Across Taiwan, the landscape transforms with the seasons. Lush green rice paddies stretch across plains and hills, forming a living mosaic. These paddies are more than fields. They're vibrant ecosystems, shaped by centuries of tradition and innovation. Water, earth, and human ingenuity combine here, sustaining both people and wildlife. From the coastal plains to the eastern valleys, each paddy tells a story of resilience and adaptation. The cycle of planting, growing, and harvesting connects people deeply to their land. Egrets stalk the waters, a reminder that these fields are shared habitats. The journey of rice, from seed to grain, is a testament to patience, hard work, and respect for nature. Farmers act as stewards, guiding the process with care and purpose. In these emerald fields, we witness the artistry and science behind one of the world's most fundamental foods. Join us as we explore the world of Taiwanese rice farming, where tradition meets innovation. Every harvest begins with a crucial decision: choosing the right seeds. Taiwanese farmers select varieties bred for resilience, able to withstand humidity, typhoons, and disease. Modern science and traditional wisdom merge, producing seeds that promise both high yield and robust health. Once chosen, seeds are soaked in water, sometimes with natural disinfectants, to awaken and cleanse them. After soaking, they're kept warm and moist until tiny sprouts emerge, a moment of quiet triumph. Only the healthiest seeds move forward, maximizing the crop's potential. This careful preparation sets the stage for a successful season. Each sprouting seed holds the blueprint for an entire field of rice. The journey truly begins here, with hope and promise in every grain. Germinated seeds are moved to nurseries, protected trays filled with nutrient-rich soil. Here, young rice plants are sheltered from harsh weather and pests, allowing for strong early growth. Farmers carefully manage water and sunlight, ensuring each seedling thrives. Concentrating growth in nurseries conserves resources and boosts survival rates. In just a few weeks, tiny sprouts become a dense carpet of green, developing strong roots. This phase is critical. Healthy roots mean resilient plants in the field. As seedlings reach 15-20 centimeters, they're gradually exposed to outdoor conditions. The nursery has served its purpose. Now, robust seedlings are ready for the open paddy. Farmers take pride in this foundation, knowing it's key to a healthy crop. The next chapter awaits as these young plants prepare for transplanting. While seedlings mature, farmers prepare the main field, a blend of tradition and technology. Plowing, once done by water buffalo, is now handled by tractors, breaking up and aerating the soil. The field is then flooded, softening the earth and suppressing weeds. Water transforms the land into a reflective pool, essential for rice cultivation. Next comes leveling, using power tillers to create a perfectly flat surface for even water distribution. A level field ensures every seedling receives equal hydration, crucial for uniform growth. The soil is left to settle, becoming soft and ready for planting. This meticulous process turns a patch of earth into a carefully engineered ecosystem. The field is now a welcoming home for the next generation of rice. Every step, from plowing to leveling, is done with precision and care. The stage is set for the arrival of vibrant green seedlings. Field preparation is both science and art, laying the groundwork for a successful harvest. Soon the main actors, the rice plants, will take their place. Transplanting day marks a pivotal moment. The seedlings move from nursery to paddy. In some rural areas, families still transplant by hand, working together in the muddy water. Each seedling is spaced with care, ensuring room to grow. This traditional method fosters community and connection to the land. Most farms now use rice transplanter machines which plant rows quickly and precisely. Mechanization saves time and labor, allowing farmers to manage larger fields. The result, perfectly ordered rows, a testament to modern efficiency. While the romance of hand planting remains, machines are vital for feeding a nation. Transplanting blends old and new, tradition and technology. The journey continues as the seedlings take root in their new home. After transplanting, careful management of water and nutrients begins. Water levels are adjusted throughout the season, shallow at first, deeper as plants grow. Many farmers use sustainable irrigation, like alternate wetting and drying, to conserve water and reduce methane emissions. This approach protects the environment while supporting healthy crops. Nutrient management is equally precise. Farmers use a mix of organic compost, green manures, and targeted fertilizers. Soil testing guides fertilizer use, preventing waste and pollution. The goal: nourish the crop without harming the ecosystem. By balancing water and nutrients, farmers ensure a healthy, abundant harvest. This science sustains both the land and the people. Every decision in the paddy is made with care for the future. As rice plants grow, they attract pests, but Taiwan's farmers increasingly turn to nature for solutions. Integrated Pest Management (IPM) starts with prevention disease-resistant varieties and healthy soil. Planting flowers and grasses around paddies attracts beneficial insects, nature's own pest patrol. Some farmers release ducks into the fields. The ducks eat pests, aerate water, and fertilize the crop. Chemical pesticides are used only as a last resort and then sparingly. Pheromone traps and targeted treatments minimize harm to beneficial species. This nature-first approach reduces chemical use and creates healthier ecosystems. The paddies become safer for wildlife and people alike. Working with nature, not against it, is proving more effective and sustainable. Taiwan's rice fields are thriving thanks to this balanced approach. Months of care lead to a golden transformation. The rice is ready for harvest. Timing is crucial. Farmers assess moisture to ensure peak quality. In remote areas, harvesting by hand with sickles endures, a tradition rich in ceremony. Most fields, however, are harvested by combine machines that cut, thresh, and separate grain in one pass. This mechanization speeds up the process, protecting the crop from bad weather. The combine returns straw to the field, enriching the soil for future crops. The sight of machines moving through golden fields is a symbol of modern agriculture. Harvest is a moment of triumph, a reward for months of dedication. The community celebrates the earth's bounty, old and new methods side by side. The cycle of rice farming comes full circle, ready to begin again. The golden hour of harvest is both an ending and a new beginning. Harvested rice isn't finished. It must be dried to prevent spoilage. Traditionally sun-dried, most rice now goes to industrial dryers for speed and consistency. Once dried, the rice is milled, first removing the husk for brown rice, then polishing for white rice. Brown rice is nutritious. White rice, with a softer texture, is more common in Taiwan. Milling extends shelf life and prepares rice for market. The journey from seed to grain is a testament to Taiwan's commitment to quality and sustainability. Farmers and communities work together to protect the land and ensure food security. By blending technology with tradition, Taiwan's paddies continue to feed the nation. The story of rice is one of resilience, innovation, and deep respect for the land.